She finished in time for the maid to come in and help. Once laced and properly corseted over her chemise, she slipped into her day dress, then covered up in a dark Spencer jacket and her favourite coral and pearl necklace. Pleased that she looked presentable, she fought the frilly lace covering her canopy bed to recover her sketchbook. Her friend, Frederica Burley, would love this wedding gown. Oh, please let the man she's corresponding with be the one. Bouncing down one set of stairs and then the last, she heard her father's deep voice. Remembering Mrs. Fitterwall's hint about a birthday surprise, Esther slowed her steps in the hall outside his study and listened. Esther will marry on her birthday. The world stopped turning. Papa's voice, his awful deal-making voice. Unless the great actor Arthur Bex sat inside Papa's study, Esther was doomed. My daughter will be so pleased. An April wedding. Your son is getting a diamond. Papa's commanding tone stole her breath, made Esther crumple to the floor. Almost sitting on her beloved sketches, she steadied herself against the creamy canary-yellow walls. This was a mistake. That's what it had to be. No arranged marriage for her, but something of her own choosing. As the Croome wealth had grown, she'd become used to more extravagant presents. Silver slippers, her coral necklace with a pearl. But not a man. Craning her ear, she heard Papa confirm his foul agreement. Esther will be a good match for him. Who was the him? Scooping up her sketchbook, she stood as Father's thunderous laugh bellowed down the hall. No names had been offered. No voices other than Papa's could she discern. To whom had he promised her? Fear and curiosity twisted about her neck like the jewellery she wore. She looped the heavy cord of beads about her pinky and waited. Truth, even a horrible one, always came out, like Papa's affair. Yes, getting married to a respectable young man is all she talks about, he said. Her sketchbook dropped again, slipping from the crook of her arm to the floor with a splat. She froze. Papa's study was several feet away, opposite Mamma's parlour. Either could hear her, demand her time, further ruining her already ruined day, but worse, make her miss her appointment and let Frederica down. Her friend counted on her. It would hurt her heart too much to disappoint her. But how could she leave and not know more of Papa's deal-making? So Esther waited, clutching the milk-white trim at her back, her nails sinking into the raised plaster fleur-de-lis rimming the hall of the family's Cheapside townhome. It wasn't Cheapside proper, but as close as Father could move them. Croome money wasn't enough to erase the limitations of Papa's dark hands. Yes, my son, Charles, will be pleased too. The second voice was masculine, but lighter, without an ounce of richness or gravitas, just pure smugness. He'll ask her tonight. Mamma's party was tonight. Mother's special celebration to honour 19 Fornia was turning into an engagement party. Esther scratched her brow, resettled her trim grey bonnet over her thick locks. There was only one of Papa's business partners with a son named Charles. Could it be Charles Jordan? She shuddered at the notion of marrying the known womanizer. No, this engagement couldn't happen, not at Mamma's party. Not ever. Heart pounding like it would break free of her ribs, she risked it flopping out from her stays and bent to pick up her treasured book. She tugged the worn spine to her bosom like it was a shield and covered her soul. She was 1 month from 21 and hadn't considered marrying. Not seriously. She'd been more involved in helping her friend Frederica craft a newspaper advertisement for a husband. That girl needed a good situation in the worst way and was to meet her first serious candidate today, with Esther as chaperone. There was hope. One always had to have hope. The Croomes had been blessed by hope. How else could the family business grow without it? How else could they have come up from living above a warehouse to having a home? How else could they have taken this run-down place and made it bloom into a fashion place?